ball one.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-1.
Here we go. Hey, keep it going right here. Keep it going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second.
No one better.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Altuve heads for the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox 6. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen into public. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
And we got 2.
On the ground to the left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run.
Well, I love it when guys leave their feet, and they leave their feet.
Now in the box,
Batting
Brandon
third.
Perry.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position,
Batting
Carlos
fourth,
Correa.
the
And he
shortstop.
could give his guys an early lead if he can come
Correa.
through here. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get...
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Perry. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos.
Perry.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And this will kick off the wall out near the 3:15 sign. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. In to score the runner from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Perry. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Holt will wait on it, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry. He's raked a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Let it fly.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, get on for us here.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This one's down to third. Perry comes up on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Brandon Perry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. Bogarts has it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's Game 3 of the ALCS. Next. David Price will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched 8 solid innings. He pitched deep into the ball game, deep enough to get a win. And he's the type of guy that will go deep in games for you. So, Matt, I'm looking for that type of performance in this game as well.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Boston.
Digging in, Brandon Perry.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back standing.
Hey, get your pitch. Grab it right here.
Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. That misses and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Perry. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quiet. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More base. Ivan Nova has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing and he just fouls this one away.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, what a play to first. It's in time. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the air. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Francisco Lerma will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Boston.
Off a nice game, 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
Now in the box, Brandon Perry.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Carlos Correa.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. Hey, you can do it. No
Runners on first with 1 down.
He's good.
Runners off for second. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
The left fielder, number 11, Evan.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Perry rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs.
Batting fifth, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-0 pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Castillo is under it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock
Now
Holt.
batting,
0 for 1 for
second
him here in this
baseman.
one.
Brock Holt.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Perry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, kid. Get on for it. Here we go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third 3 in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brandon Perry.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here comes the 1-0. He's running towards second. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul. Strike 1.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now. What's that?
1-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready on 1 and 2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey, here we go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy.
Digging in,
Batting
Brandon
third.
Perry.
Third
No one
baseman.
aboard for him, and
Brandon
2 gone here in the first.
Perry.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Well, how often do you see this? The reigning Cy Young Award winner facing the reigning MVP. This is a cool matchup.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Ready for another chance? Brandon Perry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Get your pitch.
Hit down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is out trying for 2 bases. Here's Chris Carter now. A base hit in his first trip.
Designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Not in time, and he's in there. Striding in once again, Brandon Perry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Perry.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready once again, Brandon Perry. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Perry.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
8-2 tonight's final. Los Angeles win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 2 of the World Series. Beyond the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game?
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. 4-1.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a 1-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Wallace ranging back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one.
Now in the box, Kevin. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Way out in front. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Trace Thompson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Trace Thompson.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
High, let it fly.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Turner. Touche, sir.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Brandon Perry will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Wallace going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the shot. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 4-2 the final score tonight. Houston have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. So that